We are live here in the Panther Pavilion as the Little Rock Christian Warriors have made the trip to Greenbrier. I'm Daniel Hillian alongside the Matthew McJunkins. How are you tonight, Matt?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Daniel?
Man, living the dream. I can't complain one bit. But we've got a great game. We're a little bit into the first quarter here as the Trojans have the ball. That shot's number 24, Watson. Rebound is going to go to I believe that's number 5 for the Panthers. Get some names for you here in just a second.
So we got some, some 9th grade basketball here?
This is 9th grade girls, yes. Sorry, stat guys getting me updated here. That's number 5, Allie James. But at the line, shooting 2 is number 24, Watson. First shot is up and good. Second one is no good. Rebound's going to go to James for the Panthers. She's going to pass it over to number 12. That's McNeil. Back to James. She's going to pass it down to number 33, Ashworth. Going for the long 2, nothing there. Rims out, and it's going to be Warrior ball.
She got a good look at it.
She did have a good look, Junk. Almost out of bounds. They're going to get it back into play here as it goes over to 0, back to number 14, to the 0-0 for the long 3. And that one's good. That's Collins. Her first points of the night.
That thing just kept on rolling around the rim.
Yeah, that one just kept going and going and going. So here we go as the Panthers are working up at the court. That's McNeil. She's going to make a quick pass over to number 33. It's going to be intercepted. Is that right, Matt? That's got an easy layup.
I believe so. Got to be
for Lawton.
Commanding with your passes if you're going to throw it across court.
There you go. We'll tell you what, they're going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Coming out of the timeout, we have James McNeil, Doris Miller, and Ashworth for your Panthers. It's going to be number 33, Ashworth. She gets ready to inbound, sends the team into motion. Wanting to get James, she's going to get it to McNeil. As the Warriors are going with the press, Panthers struggling. The Warriors are going to come up with it. Quick pass over to number 0, back to number 14. That's Moore. Moore's blocked by Ashworth. She's going to get it over to the 0-0 of Collins. No shot there as they keep working it around the perimeter, trying to get Collins open. That's their shooter. That's going to be number 24 from behind the three-point. That's nothing but net.
Yeah, they're draining them early. You know, if you're going to have to dribble through the press. That's the only way you're going to get through it. You can't keep lobbing it around.
Right. So here we go. Easy layup for number 31, Miller. Just a little too hard off the glass, and it's going to go rebound to the Warriors. That's Collins again for the 3, and that's nothing but net.
So is that 3 for 3 from Trey Land?
3 for 3 from Trey Land. You heard it here first from the Matthew McJunkins. As the Panthers are going to work this one up the court. That's going to go all the way down to number 31, Miller. She's going to be triple team. Quick pass out to Ashworth.
Hey!
She's going to respond with a 3.
Drano.
Panthers are on the board. Collins wants another one. She lets this one fly. She's 3 for 3.
They are 4 for 4 from Trey Land.
Collins is 3 for 3.
Yes.
Looks like they're going to get Allie James for the foul.
It'd take me a week to make 3 of them.
We're taking our time here. Oh, they're going to get. I don't know.
There was a 2, maybe 24.
Yes, sorry. They're going to get Doris for the foul. We've got 1 foul in the game earlier, but I think it was on James. I think James has a foul and Doris has a foul. First shot is up and good. From the foul line, that's number 14, Moore, her first point of the night. Second one is up. Student section is loud, and it works. That is going to be Warrior ball. Allie James gets a hand on it and knocks that one out of play. But the Warriors are going to have it underneath the goal. So here we go. Clock starts just under 3 minutes. Warriors offense really set up for number 24 in the 0-0 of Collins. It's number 24, Watson, lets another one fly. She's got 7 points from the night.
Those 2 girls have made 5 out of 5.
From three-point land.
From tray land. yeah, that was foot back behind the line.
It's 19-3 with 2 3/4 to go here in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Here we go, coming out of the timeout, 2:45 to go here in the first quarter. The Warriors are on top 19-3, and they have just been splashing it from wherever they want from behind the arc. So let's see what they can do here. As Ashworth gets that one inbound to Miller, and it's going to go out of bounds and be a turnover for the Panthers. So Warriors are going to have it on their end of the court. That one had a little too much smoke on it for number 1 for the Panthers. That's Carlton, Macy Carlton. Number 14 is going to dribble in and back it back out, go over to the 0-0 Collins. She's got 9 points tonight. Quick pass over to 0. A little too much smoke on that one. It's going to be a turnover. Be Panther basketball. They're going to inbound it right in front of their bench. Ashworth sets things in motion. Quick pass out to Allie James. She gets across the timeline, dribbling down, getting a little double team going on. Panthers getting aggressive down low. Quick pass to Miller. A little too hard off the glass. Gets her own rebound. Still a little too much, and it's going to be a turnover at the 2:06 mark for the Panthers. Now Warrior basketball. Quick pass down low to Moore from Watson. It's going to be mishandled. Looks like they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go Warriors.
That will go to the Panthers.
Yes, that is exactly what I said, Matt. Go to the Panthers. Here we go. Ashworth's going to inbound it at just under the 2-minute mark. That's going to be a reach on Moore. Be her first foul of the evening. She's got a point and a foul.
A point and a foul, that's not a good ratio.
Not a good ratio at all. Ashworth's going to inbound this one to Allie James. She's going to get it down low. Blair Miller. She's going to get double teams. Quick pass out to Ashworth, back to James. And just a little too hot on that one. It's going to be a turnover.
I think they're rushing themselves. They just need to slow down just a hair.
1:39. It's been 1:39 for quite some time now as the clock stops again. Looks like the referee got it. So we'll see here. There we go. 1:35 to go here in the first quarter of play. The Lady Warriors are on top 19-3. The three-point action has calmed down for about the last minute and a half. And the Panthers are going to come up with a rebound. Allie James gets it down across the timeline. She's going to take this one all the way. A little too hot. Carlton's going to get the rebound, and it's going to be Panther ball.
Good drive in, good look there. Just need to get something to fall here.
Here we go. Ashworth's going to inbound. She's going to get it. It's going to be mishandled. That's going to be a turnover. As Moore takes this one down, quick pass over to Miller. She intercepts that one. Quick pass up to Ashworth, and that one's going to be knocked out of bounds, but still Panther basketball. 1:08 to go here in the first quarter. Panther basketball. It's going to be Beach with the inbound there, number 30. They're going to have a turnover. It's going to go to the Warriors. Moore's going to bring this one down. Collins step back behind the arc. This goes back to Moore. She wants in on the action. That's the first three-pointer they've missed tonight. Another pass over to Moore. Going to get it back down to Watson. She's going to let one fly. That one's going to be all air there. Panthers are going to rebound. James gets it as she dribbles across the timeline. Quick pass over to Beach. Beach looking to make something happen. Panther hits the deck, quick to recover. Miller goes down. They're going to get her with the walk, and she knows it. Wish she could have that one back there, Mr. McJunkins.
Yeah, she may have taken an extra one there.
25 seconds to go here in the first. Watson's directing traffic at the logo. Sorry, that's Moore to Watson, back to Moore, over to Collins, back to Moore, back to Collins. We're just passing it around all over the place. But that's all right. We got 10 to go here in the first quarter. Moore at the logo, guarded by James. Quick pass over to Collins. She's going to let a three fly, and it's going to be too deep. But number 5, DeCastro is going to get the rebound, and she's going to go to the line.
They're down to about 60% from three now.
Yeah. Still better than I ever had, that's for sure. I believe they called that foul on Macy Carlton. First shot is up and no good for DeCastro. Second one is up and it is good. That gives her a point on the night. 20-3 with 0.9 seconds to go as Carlton looks for the inbound to Miller. And that's going to be all she wrote here in the first quarter. We're going to take a timeout. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Well, here we go into the second quarter of play. We got another 6 minutes of basketball to go, and it's all Warriors here in the first, 20-3. Moore at the top. She's going to make a quick pass, trying to get it over to Collins. little too high. She couldn't get a hand on it, and that's going to be a turnover. As Carlton's going to take it out right at the Panther bench. So Carlton inbound to James. The Warriors are going to ease up on the press, switch over to a zone. Quick pass over. Got number 24 for the Panthers wide open.
For the Doris?
That is Doris for the easy bucket. We'll take that one all day long. That's her first 2 points of the night. 20-5 with 5:24 to go. Long three from Lawton for no good, and that's going to be a turnover. Let's see here, long whistle. They're checking in and out. Timeout. Got some substitutions for the Warriors.
They backed up off the press. Turnover there by the Panthers.
Sorry, stat guy's getting caught up there. It'll be a turnover for the Panthers, inbound by Sophie to number 14 Moore. She brings it down to Collins. That's their leading scorer of the night. She's got 9 points in the first quarter alone. Watson, back to Moore, back to Watson. She lets a three go. That one's all air, and the Panthers are going to get the rebound.
They have gone from draining everything to not even hitting the rim.
There you go, and we couldn't be more excited here as Panther fans. Looks like they're going to call jump ball, and that's going to stay with the Panthers. We'll take that too. I was saying a minute ago, Watson's got 7 for the Warriors. Collins has 9. Carlton inbounds to James. She's looking for an open player, and they're going to get number 14 Moore for the reach. I believe that's her second foul of the evening. At the 4:46 mark, still Warriors, 20-5. Carlton inbounds to James. James powers through all the way to the basket. A little too hot, but Doris gets the rebound. She's going to be shooting too. We're going to get Sophie for the foul. Send Doris to the line. Close this gap a little bit, Junk.
She dribbled in, made it look easy. Just couldn't get it to fall down.
First shot from Doris is up and good. And the second one off the back of the rim is going to be a Warrior rebound. So Moore brings it down across the logo, across the timeline. Over to Sophie, down to Collins. Collins dribbles back up to the top, back down to Moore. She gives it to Watson, back to Collins. Back to Watson, going cross court to Sophie. That one's going to be a little too hot. It's going to be a turnover, going the Panthers' way.
They work it around trying to find the open shot. They're not really looking to put it inside. When you shoot 50% from the 3 mark, you can do that.
Right. Beach down low to McNeil to Macy Carlton. Wide open at the 3 line. She dribbles in to Allie James. She's going to let a 3 go. That one's a little too hard. No good there. And the Warriors come up with the rebound. That's Sophie, number 1, with the rebound. Over to Moore. Moore gets it back to Sophie. Looking for Collins. 0-0. She gets it back over to Moore. Moore dribbles in. Panther defense closes down out to Collins. She gets another 3. That's 12 on the night for Collins.
I think she's 3 for 4.
I think she is 3 for 4. That sounds right. Allie James tries to get the pass to Doris. Kind of bobbles it but recovers. To Beach, back out to James. Over to Carlton. Down to McNeil. She's going to let a 3 go.
She's going to get some shots here at the free throw line.
They're going to let her shoot 3. That's what we're talking about. That's going to be Collins' first foul of the night. And that's going to send McNeil to the line for 3 shots.
Should get her 3 the hard way.
3:16 to go here until halftime. McNeil's first shot is up off the back of the rim. Second shot here is up and good. McNeil's first points of the night. As the Warriors are going to make some substitutions. That's DeCastro checking back in and Lawton. McNeil's third and final free throw is up. Off the mark a little bit. She's going to get 1 of 3, and Collins is going to steal this one from Beach. Looks like she's going to take it all the way down. Decides to back it back out to Moore. Down to Sophie. Sophie's going to pick up the dribble, pass it over to Lawton. Lawton back down to Moore. Cross court to Collins. Not really cross the court, half the court. Just under 3 minutes to go. Still Warriors 23-7. 2:47 to go here until half. Collins going to let one fly. It's going to be a rebound by Doris. Doris gives it to James. James being guarded by Collins. She's across the timeline. Let's make a pass over to Carlton. Carlton down to McNeil. McNeil trying to make a pass. Saves it, going out of bounds. But Collins is going to come up with it. It's going to be a turnover for the Panthers. Collins sets up shop. 2:18 to go. James going to get a hand on it, but it's going to stay with the Warriors. Moore from the just at the end of the Panther logo over to Collins, down to Sophie. James going to pick a pocket. They're going to get Sophie for the foul. That's her second. Going to get her for the push. McNeil's going to check out for the Panthers, and Ashworth is going to check back in. So Carlton's, we're checking in. Warriors are going to take a timeout, Junk. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Here we go, out of the timeout, 2:03 to go until halftime. Warriors 23-7. Panthers have it. Carlton makes a dribble down to Ashworth. Ashworth trying to get it down low to Miller, and it's going to be taken away by number 5, de Castro. She's going to make a pass over to Collins. Collins is going to miss it. De Castro's going to get the rebound. Nothing there. She shoots. Moore's going to get the rebound. Nothing there. The Warriors are going to set up shop again as the referee is all up in the play. Watson tries to dribble around her. Quick pass as the Warriors trying to make something here. Set up shop. Trying to go down low. Nothing there. As Moore dribbles in. Doris is going to block it. Be a block on the stat sheet for her as they get it out to Watson. Watson gets it to Lawton, back to Moore. Macy Carlton gets a hand on that one. Oh, they said she didn't. They say that Watson mishandled it, and that's going to be a turnover. Hey, we'll take it at the 1:04 mark to go until halftime. All Warriors in this one, 23-7. James gets it over to Carlton. Carlton trying to hurry up, gets it down low to Beach. Beach is going to mishandle that one, but they're going to say that Lawton had a hand on it last. So it will stay with the Panthers at the 56.3 mark. Ashworth inbounds, quick to Carlton, to Doris. Doris goes up strong. That one's going to be just off the mark. Warriors rebound. This one's Collins. She's going to go coast to coast, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Macy Carlton's second foul of the evening, sending Collins to the line. She's their leading scorer for the night. She's got 12. The first shot is up and no good. 45.1 seconds to go until halftime. Collins at the line for the Warriors for her second shot of 2. Second one is up and no good. Hey, we'll take it, but Moore comes up with the rebound. She wanted the 3 there, and she gets another one jump.
That's 5 of 6.
I believe
no,
that
4
is
5. 4 5.
4 of 5. She missed her 2 free throws, though. As Beach just muscles around her, trying to make something happen, making a quick pass to Doris, and Doris is going to get that one in.
Free throws are too close for her.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
She need to back up.
26-9 here with, looks like 12 seconds to go. All Warriors, they're going to milk a little clock here. Making some quick passes, trying to make something happen, and Doris comes up with the rebound. She's going to take this one all the way, runs out of time, and that's going to be all she wrote here in the first half. 26-9, all Warriors. We're going to catch a timeout. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Well, here we go as we step into the third quarter of play. Another 6 minutes of Panther basketball coming at you. Warriors are going to inbound this one on top 26-9. Moore over to Collins. She's their leading scorer for the night. It goes over to Lawton. Lawton back to Moore. They get it over to Collins. Ashworth picks her up. She's going to take that one all the way and run into Doris.
Nice, good defensive stand right there.
Yeah, DeCastro trying to go up strong, and the Panthers get the turnover. James down to Doris. Oh, a little too much, but I like it. I like where that one was going, Junk.
Coming in hot.
Just like a fajita. 5:26 to go. That was a song lyric that you clearly didn't get. That's all right.
It went way right over my head.
That's all right, man. I'm in touch with the youth culture of today.
That's where we're probably differentiate there.
Yeah, a bit. Regardless, 5:13 to go. Warriors are going to go cross court to Watson, down to Moore, back to Watson. Watson's got 7 on the night as she lets one go. And they're going to get DeCastro for a push, and that's a turnover.
There we go.
That's her first of the night.
That's two good trips down the court on defense here.
We'll take them. Warriors are going back with the press. Allie James going to take this one down to Doris. A little too hot. It's going to connect, Junk. I know it's going to happen. I have a feeling that tonight is going to be a good night.
We just got to slow it down once we get there.
Just under 5 minutes to go. Warriors set up shop. Moore at the logo. Gets it over to Collins. Quick feed down to Moore, over to Castro. And she's going to walk it all the way into a turnover.
She traveled. That is illegal. Not allowed. Flag on the play.
My man down there was all over it with the quick whistle. Warriors are going to another basket. It's going to be Castro for 2 more. She's got 17 on the night.
Oh, got to get it across court.
So here we go. James is going to get it over to Ashworth. Cross court, back to James. Across the timeline, 4:18 to go. Out to Carlton. Carlton trying to go the right side, feeding it to Ashworth, back to Carlton. She's going to go for a jumper, miss it. Ashworth's going to get the rebound. They're going to pass it around. James going to let one go. And it's going to be a turnover and Warrior basketball. Yes. Both the Warrior players were out of bounds and passed it to each other. And it's going to be a turnover and Panther ball. And we'll take it,
It's usually good to be inbounds when you catch the pass.
That is true. A little confusion there, but hey, we'll take it. Ashworth's going to inbound this one. She sets the Panthers in motion. Nice. Quick pass to Blair Miller, getting her first points of the night. And that moves the Panthers into double digits, 28-11. As Watson at the other end responds with the 3. Nothing there. DeSoto going up strong. Doris with the block. They're going to get Moore with the foul there on Miller. That's 3 on Moore for the night.
That's a great inbound play. Coach drew it up well. Girls executed. Come back down court, get a block, get the ball back.
That's what I'm talking about. 3:40 to go. Warriors on top, 28-11. As James gets it to Carlton. Carlton gets it back to James. Quick bounce pass. She picks up her dribble down to Ashworth, down to Miller. Miller turns around, gets a little help from Doris, and she's going to put that one up just off the back of the rim. And that's going to be a turnover for the Panthers. 3:12 to go here in the third. As James was trying to pick a pocket, and the Warriors will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Here we go, coming out of the timeout, 3:09 to go. It's going to be Warrior ball. Moore's going to get it over to Collins, back to Moore. Had a lot in open, didn't feed the rock. They're going to try to get Collins, nothing there. Over to Watson, and Ashworth's going to get a hand on it. Good defensive play there. Out of bounds, stops the clock at 2:55, still Warrior ball. Watson went for the 3. And Ashworth was there to pick it up. De Castro is all over the rebounds down there. They're going to have to box it. We're going to have to get Doris to box out on De Castro. As Miller gets this one across the timeline over to James. James gets one down to Ashworth. As Moore gets a hand on it and gets a steal, that's a turnover for the Panthers. As Doris is right there in the pocket, gets it all over the place. It's going to stay with the Warriors. That's going to be a turnover as Moore throws that one out of bounds. So we'll take it right in front of the Warrior bench. Warriors are wanting to tip, and they're not going to get it.
No, sir.
Beach is going to get this one inbounded over to James. She gets across the timeline. Back to Beach. Down low to Doris. Doris kind of mishandled that one, but she goes up strong. Not enough. DeCastro's going to come up with the rebound. Over to Moore. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third. Kind of stalled out here. 28-11, all Warriors. Zlon's directing traffic from the top. We're going to get a turnover. Lobbed a pass, and Ashworth was able to get a hand on it. As James gets it across the timeline to Carlton. Down to Beach. Beach dribble around, looking for some help. James there, a little bounce pass over to Ashworth. Kind of a bad pass, and that's a turnover. Warriors are going to make some substitutions. 1:39 mark here in the third. Warriors on top, 28-11, as Sophie checks in. I believe she checked in for number 0 of Lawton. So, Warriors set up shop, looking for Collins as she lets another three go. That one's off the front of the rim, but the rebound's going to go to DeCastro as Sophie wants to get in on the action. That one's off the back of the rims as Collins gets the rebound. And then it ends up in James's hand. She's going to try to slow things down. Gets it over to Beach. Beach gives it back to James. James gets it over to Ashworth.
She's got her hand on it.
Got a hand. It's going to be a turnover. Moore's going to come up with it. Tries to get it out. Strong defense there by Ashworth. So the Warriors are going to take a minute, set up shop, get it out to Collins. Collins over to Sophie. She gets it back to Moore. Moore's kind of been directing traffic for the Warriors all night. Collins gets it over to Watson, back to Moore. Moore, 36 seconds to go here in the third. Looks like they're trying to run some plays to get either Watson or Moore open. As Sophie gets it at the foul line, turns around for a jumper, nothing there. Panthers are going to get the rebound. James across the logo. 16 seconds to go. Beach gets it over to Ashworth. Ashworth down in the corner to Carlton. Over to James. James goes up with this one, and it's going to rattle home.
Just into the time.
Just in time. 28-13, we're going into the last quarter. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We got 6 minutes of basketball left here as the Warriors from Little Rock Christian made the trip up to Greenbrier to take on the freshman Lady Panthers.
LRCA.
LRCA, the LRCA Warriors. 28-13. It's been all Warriors in this basketball game. Kind of slowed down here in this second half as Doris gets fed the rock down low and gets a foul. She's going to shoot 2.
Doris has played well tonight.
She sure has.
She's had several good plays.
De Castro get called for, I said DeSoto, De Castro. I'm so sorry.
Is it De Castro?
De Castro.
I thought it was Castro, so it's Dick Route. Okay.
De Castro, yes.
And that's 00, isn't it?
Collins is 00.
Oh, okay. Which one's De Castro?
De Castro is number 5, who just checked out.
Okay.
Lawton, the single 0, checks in. As Doris misses both those shots, and they're going to say it's going to stay with the Panthers. The Panthers are going to get another shot here. 5:44 to go. Warriors still on top, 28-13. Panthers got a lot of wood to chop here, but they can do it as Moore gets a hand on that one. It's going to stay with the Panthers. As Junk drops his own basketball over here that he's dribbling now with his feet.
You didn't know I had that, did you? That skill.
I didn't, but I do now. That's awesome. So Carlton inbounds this one to James. James going to get a nice little floater, just not enough, and Collins is going to come up with it. She's going to go coast to coast for the layup. That's going to give her, let me do some math here. That's going to give her 19 for the night for the Warriors.
Well, that's all but 11 of their points.
That is true. Panthers making it happen. Blair Miller puts that one in for 2. They've closed the gap to 15. Let's keep this rolling. Well, it was 15 a minute ago, too. 30-15, 5:06 to go here in the final quarter.
Nice block there by
I think Doris has got 3 blocks on the night. My stat guy is confirming. Yes, 3 blocks for Doris tonight.
You know, it was 17 points early in the first quarter that we got down because of all those back-to-back threes. Our girls have kept it at that same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've adjusted, made some adjustments, and making it happen now. So Carlton's going to go for 3 off the back of the iron, trying to get a hand on it, and this one's going to go to Watson. She's going to take this one down. Missed the layup, but Sophie's going to get the rebound and the put back for 2. Those are her first points of the night. Carlton looking for James, looking for anybody, looking for some help. James is going to get it. She gets across the timeline. 4.5 to go here in the ball game. She's going to put that one up. Miller's going to get the rebound. Carlton wants to get in on it. Lets one fly. That one's off the back of the glass.
Good take.
Blair Miller goes up for 2. She's got 6 on the night.
Great rebound and way to go up strong and finish off the rebound play for the 2.
For the 2.
Offensive rebound.
Just under 4 minutes to go. The Warriors are passing it all around the court. Everybody getting in on the action. Back out to the top by Moore. Coach is calling out a play. They're going to send Moore. She's going to make a cut, kick it back out to Watson. Back to Moore. She's back to the top of the logo. Set things up. Panthers running that 2-3 defense. 3:24 to go. Bounce pass over to Collins. Out to Sophie. This one's going to get out of bounds as Allie James got a hand on it as it goes out of bounds. So it's going to stay with the Warriors here at the 3:16 mark.
You know, we have been winning the last 3 quarters, 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Absolutely, I would say so.
We got down by 17 with 3:45 in the first quarter. And we're down 15.
Yep. So if we could erase those first.
Yeah, they just really got hot there early. And
it was insane.
It was 5 for 5 from 3 to start the game.
Sydney Rupert's right here beside me and was losing her mind. And it was like, Sydney, that's the wrong team you're cheering for. But, hey, credit where it's due. They had 5 threes in a row.
They did.
It was 4
by 2 girls.
By 2 girls, yeah. Watson Watson, and Collins. Tell you what, we'll hit you some stats here during this timeout. Allie James has got 2 points and a foul. Lexi McNeil's got a point. Doris has got 5 points. Miller, our leading scorer for tonight, she's got 6 points. Ashworth with 3 points and Carlton with 2. Little Rock Christian, Collins has 19 points and a foul. Lawton has 2 points. DeCastro has a point and 2 fouls. Moore has a point and 3 fouls. Watson 7 points. Sophie 2 points and 2 fouls. So for the Warriors, Moore is the only one close to foul trouble, and Greenbrier is good to go.
Yeah, they've only got 4 the entire game.
4 the entire game, that's right. None in this half.
Let them play a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah, be a little more aggressive. Just over 3 minutes to go in this one. Watson gets that one out to Moore, and James gets a hand on it, but it's going to stay with the Warriors. Collins is going to let another one go. That one's no good. Sophie's going to come up. Nope, I'm sorry. That's Watson with the rebound over to Sophie. Out to Lawton. Back down low. This one's going to go out to Moore. They're passing it all around. I can't keep up. It's all over. But Sophie's going to let one go. Rebound's going to go Lawton here at the 2.5 mark. Warriors still on top, 32-17. They're passing this thing so fast, Junk, I can't keep up with it with all the names. But lots of passing. That's what you need to know.
Since we've really contested their shots outside, they've not been near as effective.
Tell you what, good job by this Panther defense of closing down. I mean, they're hustling all over the place, but this zone is working. They're doing a great job with it. Have really slowed down. Yeah, in that first quarter, they were just stepping out, just taking all time to shoot. The Panthers have really adjusted here in this second half, so credit where it's due. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the ball game. As Collins gets this one over to Lawton at the logo. Down to Sophie. Down low to Moore. Back out to Watson. Wants the shot, not going to get it over to Collins. Back to Moore. Panthers really doing a good job of keeping someone right there close to Collins and to Watson. That's their leading scorers for the night.
She just doubled.
Junk, the referee, says she doubled, and that's going to be over and back. It's going to be a turnover for the Warriors and be Panther ball.
I just lost my basketball.
Junk's over here losing his mind, losing his basketball. He's running out of Diet Coke.
It is getting low.
We got all kinds of trouble.
Got another game to go. No?
Yeah. 1:29 to go with the Panther ball. Macy Carlton gets this one over to Blair Miller. Down low to Doris. Doris is going to fight to the basket and get 2.
Good job by Miller and by Doris to finish that one off. Both those girls are having good games.
They sure are. 32-19 with just over a minute to go. Minute 6 to be exact.
It's a 13-point game here, Daniel.
Anything can happen, I believe. Collins going to let another 3 go. That one's off the back of the iron. James is going to get a hand on it, but it's going to stay with the Warriors. The Warriors are doing a great job of running their offense, passing it all over and then some. As Watson gets this one. Out to Collins. Look like James might have got a fingertip on that one. 38 seconds to go.
This is what's so good about the shot clock in high school ball. You know, it seems like a lot of girls' teams will last quarter just throw the ball around the entire quarter. And it's so hard to watch. But with the shot clock, they can't do that.
Can't do that. You only do that, is it 35 seconds, I believe?
Yep, 35.
15 seconds to go here in this one. The Warriors are going to put a W on the schedule roster.
Yeah, they always have good girls' teams at Little Rock Christian. That's kind of their thing.
They're going to let the clock run out on this one. It's all Warrior basketball in the final 32-19. Hey, stick with us, and we'll catch the boys' game here in just a little bit. But you're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We are live here in the Pavilion as the Little Rock Christian Warriors have made the trip up to Greenbrier. The Panthers come out with a quick bucket and get 2 points, and the Warriors respond. I believe that was number 33, Osborne, with the quick bucket. So here we go. Number 2, Smith, out to number 10, Mahan. Back over to number 1, that's Sullivan. So he's directing traffic for the Panthers. Out to number 10, Mahan. Sullivan again. Number 2, Mahan. He goes down low to number 30, Kendall, and it's going to be too hot. It's going to be a turnover. 2 all. Did you see who got that first bucket?
I did not.
Oh, Mahan.
Oh, Mahan.
Mahan got the first points. Cameron Boyd, stats lady over here, keeping up with all the action for tonight's game. You can catch her on social media at CameronBoyd.com. They're going to call a foul on, I don't know who they called the foul on.
Hey, another player.
Another player. Yeah, well, nothing's up on the board and nothing's happening there. Anyway, they go for 3. No good, but the Warriors get the rebound. It's number 1, Young, out at the logo. Looking for the pick and roll from number 15, that's Dillman. Over to number 33, he goes for the finger roll and not going to get it. And Smith comes up with the rebound. He's going to take this one all the way down low to Kendall, and he's going to put it in for 2.
Good drive, dish, finish.
All the action. That's what you like to see.
Right.
4:15 to go here in the first quarter. It's out to number 12, Casto. Down to number 1, Young. He's their point man, directing traffic. Over to number 12, that's Casto. It's number 24, Robinson. He's needing some help. Gets it back out. Oh, go ahead, John.
I was going to say, did you say Casto was his last name?
Casto.
Casto.
Or that's what my sheet shows.
What was their foul on?
Let's see what they say here. They're going to get Sullivan with the foul. That is the first foul of the night.
That's bush league.
As Panthers are on top, 4-2. Quick pass in to number 15, Dillman, and he's on the board, and we're tied up at 4. 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. As Sullivan gets across the timeline, he's going to take this one, kick it out to number 11, that's Stallings. He gets it back out to Smith, back over to Stallings. Spin move going all the way. It was almost there, Junk. Almost there.
Beautiful.
They're going to get Young for the foul there. That's his first of the evening.
Yep.
So the first one from Stallings is up and good. 5-4 here in the first, 3:22 to go. Warriors are going to make some substitutions.
Panthers are taking it right at him. I love it. Take it at him early.
Walker and Dutton check in for the Warriors.
I wonder if that's related to John Dutton.
It's not Dutton, it's Dunton.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I thought that too. Second one by Stallings is good, and the Panthers have got a 2-point lead here at the 3:15 mark in the first.
I could just see another Paramount series coming.
Right here in our dream hometown of Greenbrier, Arkansas. Robinson's going to let that floater go, and we're tied up again at 6. Sullivan gets that one
That's
out.
a foul. You can't just, yeah.
We're going to call that one on
right
Dillman. He had a hand inside. Number 31 for the Panthers. Sorry, number 30. That's Kendall. So Smith's going to control this one over to Sullivan. Back over to Kendall. Back to Smith. Cut man wasn't there. Out to Stallings. He's going to take this one all the way just off the rim. Going to get his own rebound. Fight for it. Got it. Out to Mahan. Sullivan's going to take this one in over to Kendall, and he's going to go up and in. Doesn't get the and one, but he's going to get to shoot 2.
Foul just knocked his shot off just a hair. But he's going to get to go to the line and earn him the hard way.
We're going to call that foul on number 21, Drew. Kendall's first shot is up off the front of the iron, no good here at the 2:35 mark. Tied up at 6. We've got little dribbler basketballs all over the place.
Seriously, these kids are crazy.
We've got a little dribbler basketball in the booth with us tonight. As the cell phone is ringing.
It's not mine this time.
Cameron, you're going to need to turn your phone off if you're going to be in the broadcast game. 2.5 to go. Panthers are on top as Kendall got his second one to fall, 7-6. 2.5 to go. That's
Good
2.
steal.
Dutton. The Panthers come up with a steal, and this is Smith. He's going to go coast to coast, and he's going to be shooting 2.
I love it. I'm telling you, man, they're taking it right at him.
That's Drew. He picks up his second foul in about 30 seconds. And that's going to send Smith to the line for 2.
Let's drain him.
First one is up and off.
Ooh.
Almost had that roll in.
He almost got the shooter's roll, didn't he?
Almost. Off the back of the iron, though. No good. 2:15 to go here in the first. Panthers are on top, 7-6. Second shot is up, and it rims out. No good. So
he was all over it, though.
He was. Young's going to take this one. Not going to get it. Wants the foul. Not going to get that. But number 15, Dillman, steps on the line, and that's going to be a turnover. Be Panther basketball. Sullivan's going to inbound this one to Smith. Back over to Sullivan. Warriors are going with the press.
Dribble through it.
Sullivan working on Drew. Takes this one down low to Kendall, and he's got the easy layup for 2.
Well, he hung up there in the air. It seemed like forever, didn't he?
He sure did. 9-6, 1:44 to go here in the first. It's out to Drew, number 21, over to Robinson. Robinson gets it to Young. Young looking to make something happen on Smith. Not going to get anything there. Robinson wants to take a chance all the way. Turnaround jumper, no good, and Sullivan comes up with the rebound. Sullivan gets it across the timeline. He sets up shop, takes this one down low. He's going to get that one to roll. Rolls out at the 1:12 mark. This is going to be a turnover. Dutton wants to go for 3 there, no good, and Smith comes up with the rebound for the Panthers. Down to Kendall. Kendall over to Sullivan. Sullivan lets one go. That one's off the mark. Smith had the rebound, but mishandled it, and it's going to be a turnover. As Young takes this one down, passes it out to Robinson. And Young's going to take it at the top of the logo and set up shop. 40 seconds to go. Panthers on top by 3. Robinson lets one go, and that's nothing but net.
That was deep, too.
That's a deep 3. 9-all for both sides. That would be 9-all. Smith takes this one in. Not going to get the foul there, and it's going to be a turnover. 20 seconds to go as Young stepped back for this one, and that one's nothing from the net.
Yeah.
Warriors are on a 6-0 run here in the last minute. Sullivan directing traffic across the timeline. 4 to go, 3 to go, 2 to go as he takes this one down. Not going to get anything there. That's going to be the end of one. It's 12-9 here in the Pavilion. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
And we're back here in Panther Pavilion with Daniel Hillian of the Greenbrier Panther Sports Network. He is hooking up another headset for
Cameron Boyd is with us as Sullivan puts that one in for 2 and closes the gap 12-11.
This will be our first student broadcast where an actual Greenbrier student is on the air with us, right?
That is true. First student broadcast as number 33 Osborne lets that one go to the moon for nothing. Panthers are going to come up with a rebound as Drew gets a hand on it as Stallings is trying to make the pass over to Mahan. Cameron Boyd, how are you doing tonight?
How are you doing?
Start over.
I'm doing good.
Good. We had to
Sorry.
get you turned on there.
Oh.
We had to get. You want to pull that mic just a little bit closer to the. There we
There
go.
we go.
Whoa! Turn
Turn it down, Daniel. My goodness.
Smith wants to drive that one in, and he's going to be shooting 2.
Cameron shouting on there.
They're going to get Drew again for the foul as I've lost my pen and I'm down to a pencil. 5:15 to go. Cameron, how does it feel, the first student broadcaster in Greenbrier Panthers
Making
sports
history.
It's a little crazy, to be honest with you.
I like it.
Never
I
done
like
that before.
So what is it you're doing over there? What are you running?
I'm running the scoreboard right now.
Okay. For the
First shot
for
from
the
Smith
network,
is up
for
and
the
good.
broadcast,
Yes.
right? Yep. And then who's beside you over there?
This is Shelby Rupert.
What's she doing?
She's in charge of the graphics and the sound
You
on
know-
the live stream.
You know what we called that in when we were doing football? We called that the production, the producer
The
Yeah,
producer.
she's the producer.
on the on the 9s and 10s over there.
Mm-hmm.
That's old school. That's before they were ever even alive.
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about right now. I do know that the Panthers have taken a 1-point lead thanks to Smith's both made free throws here at the 5-minute mark to go until halftime. The Panthers got a strong defense going as Osborne lets one fly from downtown. He's got 5 on the night. The Warriors take a 2-point lead as Kendall tries to get that one down low to his man, number 22, Mr. Brody Griner. Thanks to TC Works for all their help, sponsorship with internet and all kinds of other good things.
All right, rebound here, pushing it down floor.
4.5 to go. Kendall goes up for the easy layup. That gives him 7 on the night, and the Panthers lock things up at 15. 4:19 to go until halftime as Drew's direct in traffic with the no-look bounce pass. I was the master of back in the day, you'll be happy to know.
Oh, yeah?
Thanks for the credit there, Miss Boyd. And it's a turnover as Brody comes up with it, gives it over to Sullivan. Down low to Stallings. He's going all the way, not going to get anything. It's number 14 for the Warriors comes in for the rebound. And I do not have number 14 on my list, so we're going to call him number 14.
He's a ghost.
He is a ghost. 3:40 to go here until halftime as number 14 is trying to get around Kendall, and it's not going to happen. So he gets it over to Osborne. Sullivan gives him a little bump, and he lets this one roll all the way in and out of the rim. Sullivan comes up with the rebound. 3:24 to go. Sullivan's going to go all the way, dish it out to Stallings. He's going to let one fly for 3.
Over there in Treyland.
Tell you what, Warriors going to take a timeout? No one's taking a timeout? Someone's taking a timeout.
Hang on, I want to ask some questions here.
Ask Miss Cameron Boyd some questions.
So we've got a timeout here, got a little get-to-know-you session here. So, Cameron, are you a basketball fan?
Yes, I am.
Or
I
you
used to
just-
play.
Okay, so you don't just want to be involved in broadcasting, or you actually
I
enjoy the
watching,
game.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so what made you want to start doing this?
Well, I've always liked video editing
Yeah?
and stuff, so I thought this class sounded really interesting.
Yeah, and how old are you?
I'm 17.
What grade, junior?
Yes.
Okay. Well, good. Well, this is exciting times here in Greenbrier. We've got high school students on the broadcast, running the production, running the camera.
If
There-
Sean,
you know-
if
you know what
Sean Mathis and Carl Spears could see what they have built,
I feel like we're aging out in this program.
you definitely are. I still have a lot of life left to go. 3 minutes to go, and the Panthers come up with the steal as Stallings takes this one down for 2.
I mean, I've been on borrowed time anyway.
I've been on borrowed time anyway. The Warriors try to respond as number 15 puts a little too much heat on that one, Dillman. And the Panthers come up with the rebound. So Sullivan, with the Panther Pavillion logo, dishes it to Stallings, out to Kendall, to Smith. He's going to let one fly off the front of the iron. As number 12, Casto, comes up with the rebound. Out to no-name number 14, over to Robinson. Robinson working on Smith, and Smith's not having any of it. He dishes it over to Young, back to Robinson, over to Casto. Going cross court to Young. They're passing it all over the place. 2:17 to go. Panthers are on top, 20-15.
Biggest lead of the night, isn't it?
Biggest lead of the night. Panthers by 5. As the Warriors are trying to get the Panthers out of sort, and it's not happening. The 2-3 zone is working great for the Panthers as the Warriors are going cross court here, there, and everywhere. And they're going to get Casto for the walk. Nope, that's no-name number 14.
Number 14.
Someone wants to text in his name. I'm happy to call it. Just in the roster I have, there is no number 14.
I think it's Johnson.
Or Williams. I don't remember.
It may have been William Johnson.
Oh, maybe. Bill Johnson, number 14. Oh, my God, this is getting out of hand. Cameron, you're going to have to take control.
So,
Smith from the logo. Oh, you got something to say? Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, we're talking about feeling old. What really make me feel old is I've got a child the same age as Cameron.
Yeah, you are old, Joe. You are old.
Man.
Did you park in handicap outside, too?
I did.
Nice. Panthers throw it out of bounds at the 140 mark, and it is now 1:26 to go. Still on top, 20-15. Warriors trying to get something going as Young lets one go, and it arcs to the moon to bring them back to within 2. They're going with the press. Panthers are ready to respond. They're going with the triple team. Sullivan's going to get it as he sets up shop. Gets it over to Stallings. Stallings back to Sullivan. We've got a minute to go here until halftime. 2-point game. Panthers on top, 20-18. Sullivan directing traffic. He gets it over to Smith. Smith takes this one down, mishandles it, and it's going to be a turnover with 44.7 to go. Robinson picks up the ball. Clock starts. He gets it over to Young. Young to Osborne. Osborne lets one go off the back of the iron as Casto comes up with the putback for 2.
All right, we got time to get one more. Oh, that was a quick whistle.
They call the jump ball, and it's going to go to the Warriors.
You know what makes me feel young?
What's that,
This
Jim?
referee crew.
Did you graduate with them?
No. They were a year ahead of me.
Nice. 25.5 to go. We're tied up at 20. As Osborne's got it, working on Smith. As Young steps back as they're going to set things up again over to Robinson. Panthers sticking with the zone. It's been working so far. Over to Osborne. He's going to let one go, and that one's nothing but net. Quick release, nothing but net, and the Warriors are going to take a 3-point lead into halftime. Tell you what, we'll catch a break. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We are back out of the halftime. As the Panthers go down, put a couple of points on the board. Cameron Boyd, who scored those points? Nothing. Silence.
Oh, she wasn't watching.
Silence.
Makes 3 of us.
The GPSN analyst falling down on the job.
She is an analyst. That's a good name. Analyst. Analyst.
The Cameron Boyd. Number 14, his name is Franks. We got clarification during the half. As Casto comes up with the rebound, goes up again, loses it, and Sullivan comes down with the rebound. So Smith, he's going to bring it across the timeline out at the logo, guarded by number 1, Young. Goes over to Stallings. Stallings over to Sullivan. Down to Smith. Smith looking for Mahan on the cut, not going to get it. Mahan out to Stallings. Stallings taking this one all the way, and they're going to get number 12. 11. What? No. They're going to get Osborne with the foul. See, Cameron, when the referee holds up 3 fingers on each hand, he's referring to number 33. You don't believe me, do you? His first shot by Stallings is off the front of the rim. No? Nothing?
I thought you were talking about the one
She's
shooting.
referring to the shooter.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, who caused the foul? Stallings' second one is good. It gives him 8 points on the night and has tied this ball game up at 23.
The real question is, do you know the highest number in basketball? Jersey number.
I do not.
55.
That was Osborne from way downtown. Gives him 11. You can finish harassing the analyst, John.
Well, I know it was just I didn't know this when I was her age. So they only go to 5s on either side because that's all that you have on a hand when the referees are calling fouls. So that's why there's like 30, 10, 11. And like a lot of times you'll see your big guy and he'll be like 55, 50. You should never see bigger than that. Unless it's Pee Wee and they don't care.
Tell you what, I grew up in White County, and there was a couple of times we had a referee that the number could have went into the 6s because they had an extra finger because something weird was going on in White County.
Yep, you'll have that over there around Cersei.
Well, so you know what I'm talking about?
Around Possum Grape.
Oh, man. Good times there. Bradford, Possum Grape. Sullivan's first shot is up and good. I believe that foul that sent him to the line was on number 24, Robinson. Second shot at the 4:05 mark is up and good. Gives him 4 points on the night. Close this game to within 1. Here we go. Clock takes off across the timeline. Young has it over to Robinson. Robinson being guarded by Stallings. Dishes it out to number 12. That's Casto. He wants a little jumper. Not going to get it. Sullivan comes down with the rebound. Gets it over to Smith. Smith down to Mahan. He dribbles around. He's going to get this one down low to Kendall. He's going to get his pocket pick, but it's going to be a foul. Foul's going to go on Young. I believe that's his second of the night. Warriors still on top, 26-25 here at the 3:41 mark. Smith inbounds it to Stallings. He's going to let a 3 go, and it's nothing but net.
Love it. Love it.
Stallings has got 11 on the night and pushes the Panthers ahead by 2.
Pick that lead back up.
Just under 3.5 to go here in the third. Robbins hands it off to Young. Young looking for the screen, not going to get it. Mishandles his dribble. Kendall's going to come up with it. He's going to take this one all the way. Going to get it from the back from Osborne. Stallings wants another 3, and he drains it.
Huge shot right there.
That's 14 on the night from Stallings. Extends the Panthers' lead, and the Warriors are going to take a timeout.
I don't blame them.
Should they take a timeout, or should we hear what our analyst Cameron Boyd has to say? Cameron, what do you think about this third quarter?
I think we're starting off strong for the third quarter, too.
Nice. Yes, I would as well. Strong defense, would you say?
Yeah.
What about special teams?
I don't know what that is.
Ah, there's not special teams. That was a football reference. Good call. Dodged a bullet there. What about the punter? How's he doing this evening?
I know that's also football.
That is also football. Very, very good. Yes, but, yeah. Tell you what, Stallings come out. He's got, I believe my stat sheet is correct, he's got 9 points in the third quarter.
We just got 6 of those last 2 shots.
That's right. He's gone to the foul line twice and made 3 or 4.
I like it.
You add that up, and that equals
14.
9.
Oh.
Every day.
I thought you said he had 14.
No, he's got
From
9.
the first half, too. Yeah, he's talking.
He does. You're right, Cameron. He has 14 total, 9 from the third quarter.
Okay.
And Shelby
Listen, we didn't
cannot.
hire to do math. We hired to be the analyst.
That's right.
Analytics. Warriors are going to make some substitutions. They got a couple guys in foul trouble. They bring back in number 2, Dunton, not Dutton. Number 21, Drew. Robinson is directing traffic now. He gets it over to Drew. Out to number 5. That's Walker. Robinson gets it to Dunton. That one's off the rim, and Stallings going to come up with the rebound. Gets it out to Smith.
Oh, don't leave Stallings open. Oh, I missed him.
Osborne knows what's going on. They've manned up on their defense. They've got Sullivan coming down low as Osborne gets the block at the 2:16 mark. Panthers still on top, 31-26.
Is that Mosley coming in?
No, there's not a Mosley on this sheet, man. But that is Dillman checking in. And Franks.
For Greenbrier.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that is. Mosley, who I believe is an 8th grader.
That's what I was asking. He's
Checking in. He's going to let one fly. That one rims out, but Smith comes up with the rebound as he's getting mauled. But number 21, Drew, I believe that's his 4th foul of the evening. He's getting close. LRC coaches aren't too concerned here at the 2:02 mark in the third. Smith gets this one into Mosley. Back to Smith. He's going to let a 3 go. That one's off the rim. Sullivan comes up with the rebound. Franks gets a hand in on him. Boy, they're letting him play tonight. I like it. Stallings going to take this one all the way, get his pocket picked by Frakes.
Oh,
as
not
they
sure
get
about
Sullivan
that
for the reach around.
Grandpa.
Man, I was just bragging on you guys. I was just bragging that you're letting the boys play.
We're going to have a talk, me and him, on the shuttle when we go back to the folks home.
Back to the special home, yeah.
It's not special, it's just elderly.
Elder, there you go. 1:40 to go here in the third. Panthers still on top by 5, 31-26. Mahan Garden Franks. That's Dunton. Over to number 15, Dillman. He had a little visit with the referee. That may have been why the foul was called. We'll see. I don't know. So he dips a shoulder in.
Right, so why is this guy over here on the bench calling that foul when a guy's standing right there in front of him?
You know what?
Because it looked clean from here, but apparently he had a view that the guy right next to it didn't.
Well, tonight over your bowl of soup, I want you to ask him, as y'all have to share teeth because there's only enough to go around for one.
Well,
But
the roommates.
Dillman's first shot is no good. Kendall checks in for Sullivan. Sullivan's having a great game tonight. He got 2 fouls there pretty quick. They were kind of ticky-tacky, but it is what it is. Do you concur, Miss Boyd?
I do.
She's all.
Second one's no good, too, so if you're going to foul a guy, number 15 would be a good one to do it to. They try to get a low pass. Franks tries to get one down low to Casto. Doesn't get it. They get Kendall for the kick, stomp, squash. 1:10 to go here in the third. Panthers playing some strong defense here.
In over there on the bench.
As Dunton goes in.
This guy's got eagle vision.
They're going to get Stallings for the foul. I believe that's his first of the night. That's a great stat right there. 1 foul and 14 points, and we still got a quarter to go. first foul from Dunton, not Dutton, is up and good. It's his first points of the night. Close the deficit to 4. Second one is up as the student section's getting loud and proud. They're going to get number 2, Smith, for the push there on Robinson. Not a shooting foul. Minute to go, 31-27, all Panthers in this one. Drew gets it into Casto, out to Robinson. I'm probably going to try to milk the clock here a little bit. Smith guarding Drew. He wants to go down. He gets nothing as Stallings takes it away from him. Fair and clean, but they say no. Do they at least get to keep the ball since he took it from him?
No, apparently that was
It's garbage.
Late foul.
Dunton lets one go. As Mosley comes up with it. He's going to take this one all the way. And they're going to call a foul on. He's looking around. He doesn't know who it is. He's asking the fans. Who's the foul? Oh, foul is on number 2, Dunton. That's his first foul. Robinson checks out for the Warriors as Young checks back in. 40 seconds to go here in the third. 4-point ball game. Panthers on top, 31-27. Stallings is going to inbound this. They just got the Warriors. They're just sending everyone in now. The whole roster's coming in. We got guys coming in from everywhere. Number 50 checks in for the Warriors. That's Moran. Mason Stallings is not following directions, and coach lets him know. So they get going. 23 seconds to go. Stallings wants to let one fly, not going to get it. Over to Mahan. He's got nothing but net. Nothing but net. He's got 4. Talk to me, John.
Salter got that off quick. Didn't have a lot of time. Put it through.
6 seconds to go here as Dunton wants to let one fly. It's off the back of the rim. Kendall comes up with it. And that's going to be the end of the third. We'll take a timeout unless Miss Boyd has anything to say or add.
Nothing?
No, I ain't got nothing.
All right, timeout.
She ain't got nothing. Timeout. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We got 6 minutes of basketball left to go, and the Warriors are itching to get it going. Panthers on top, 33-27. As Cameron Boyd is going to take this final 6 minutes of the game. So, Cameron, your silence is very reassuring as number 15, Dillman, puts that one in. He's got 6 on the night. Close the Warrior deficit to 4.
To be fair, she was told that she could just listen.
That is
That
true.
is true.
She's really done well.
If I was to give it a grade, give it an A.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. 5:36 to go. Mr. Stallings is at the line to add to his numbers, and he's not going to get that one off the front of the iron.
Is there a game here tomorrow night, or is it at?
It is away tomorrow night. is away. Cameron's super pumped. She's got a hot date tomorrow night. The Studley young man, super excited about. 34-29 with 5.5 to go here in the ball game as Young's going to take this one all the way over the top of the rim. It's going to be out of bounds on Sullivan. And the Warriors are going to make a substitution here.
So did I hear you say you were a volleyball player?
Yeah, I'm playing club volleyball right now.
Nice. Where at?
It's just like a club in Greenbrier.
Oh, good.
Is it called the Volleyball Club?
No,
I
it's
always
called
wanted to be in a club.
Holland Ball.
Holland Ball!
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Stalin's making this one happen all over the place as Smith, they're going to get him for the double dribble, but I think Young tipped it first. But regardless, it's a turnover.
It's old Mr. Whistly or
Keep going.
with his whistle.
5 minutes to go. Panthers still on top. As number 0, Dickey lets one go.
Same team.
Guys are getting all up in each other's business. They're on the same side. Stalin's about to let that one go. As he spins around, gets it back to Smith. Smith's going to go all the way, take it up, and just rims out. Just rims out. We may be wanting that one back here in a minute. As they get it down to Young for the Warriors. Smith there. Gives it over to Dickey, back to Smith. Smith wanting to drive in. Not going to get anything. Goes for the back around layup. It's no good, and it's going to be out on the Panthers. Warriors are going to take a timeout. And we'll keep it right here. We're not going to take a timeout. He called for it. They didn't give it to him. Must have not had their glasses turned on. Robinson's going to take a deep three, and he's going to splash that one home.
That kid can certainly thread it.
He's got 8 points for the night. The Warriors are back at the press, down by 2. 4 minutes to go. Sullivan gets it over to Smith. Smith lets one go. That one rims out. Rebound goes to Casto. He goes for the long one.
He just double dribbled.
He just double dribbled.
He dribbled it, picked it up, dribbled it. And they did not call that.
Panthers will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Cameron Boyd Sports Network. .350 to go. We're all tied up at 34. And it's going to be Panther ball as Stalin inbounds it to Sullivan. Warriors going with the press.
Let me tell you my favorite thing about having kids.
What's that?
You see Clint down there on the front row.
Oh, my goodness. I do see Clint.
There's like 5 girls from Little Rock Christian. Now, I mean, granted, he's like 10 and they're, high school or junior high girls. So it's not like they're like flirting with him, but they just, he likes to have fun and visit, and they probably get the kick out of him.
Clint is the ladies' man. No doubt. No doubt. Number 4 for the Panthers, Mr. Sam Bush checks into the game. Called a jump ball there a minute ago, and it stays with the Panthers. Bush takes this one all the way. They're going to get Young with the foul. That's his 3rd. With 3:18 to go, and we're still locked up at 34. just you and I now, Cameron. I have muted the junk. Nobody hears him singing over here. It's great. First one by Bush is up and good. Of the 1-and-1. Stallings checks out. Smith checks back in. I'm kidding, Junk. You're back.
Just you and I.
And you're muted again. 35-34. Panthers still on top as Bush pushes that lead to 2. 36-34. Young gets it across the timeline over to Robinson. Dillman tried to set a screen. Bush ran through him, got tripped up a little bit. Young's got this one. Now to Osborne as he walked for a country mile. But they're going to get Mahan for the foul. Did he not just dip his shoulder and just take off for a country mile?
It looked like to me.
It's all good. It's all good. Not a shooting foul, so we'll take it. Osborne gets this one into Young, over to Robinson. He's going to shoot this one from downtown. No good.
Oh, tough break right there.
Casto was over the back, but stepped back and it went off of Sullivan's foot, and it's going to stay with the Warriors. Just under 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. Young gets it out to Osborne, down low, back over to Young. He feeds number 12 down low. Tried to jump, spin around something. Out to Osborne, to Young. Cross court to Robinson. Panthers playing strong defense here. I like it. Warriors trying to set something up here. Nothing's happening. Osborne gets one off, and that's nothing but net.
He shoots it quick, man.
He does. Got a quick release. He's got 14 on the night. Moves the Warriors to a lead of 1, 37-36. 2:15 to go. Bush trying to set the screen, not going to get much there. Sullivan takes this one, quick pass to Mahan.
Yeah, all that.
They're going to send Smith to the line. Oh, what is happening here? They're going to get Robinson for the foul. Sorry, I couldn't see the fingers from here. But anyway, Smith's at the line for 2 here at the 2:04 mark. First shot is up off the front of the rim. What do they need to do here in these last 2 minutes to win this ball game, Miss Boyd?
Well, number 11 here has been pretty on his shots tonight.
He has. It's Stallings.
So, I don't know. I mean, I think they're all doing pretty well. So I think they just need to be pretty aggressive on defense and attack the basket.
I like it. Attack the basket, aggressive on defense. From your very own Cameron Boyd. As Osborne dribbles this one in. They're passing it all over the place. Number 11, that was a great pick. Picked his pocket. They're going to get Stallings with the foul. That's his 3rd. He's the leading scorer for the Panthers, Cameron, with 15. Wow. It's going to send Casto to the line. No points, no fouls. First shot is up and good of the 1-and-1. Gives the Warriors a 1-point lead. .146 to go. Second shot is up. It's off the front of the rim, and Sullivan comes down with it. Tell you what, Panthers are going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. All right, we are back. 1:43 to go. You heard it here. The Panthers need to attack the basket, be aggressive on defense. From your very own Cameron Boyd, Stallings gets it into Smith. Warriors still going with the press. Trying to milk as much time off this clock as they can. Smith, great ball handler, gets it over to Sullivan. I was waiting for Junk to explode, and he doesn't.
Just biting my tongue here, man.
My goodness. Gets Sullivan for nothing.
For the air foul.
Air foul by Sullivan.
The phantom foul.
1:25 to go. Warriors on top by 1. Casto, no, that's Dillman, I'm sorry. He tries to take it in. Warriors are trying to milk as much of this clock as they can. If there's a couple of guys they don't need to foul, there's a few of them out there, but if there's one you need to, it's Dillman. They're going to keep passing it around. Just under a minute to go. They're going to keep passing it out to number 12, Casto. That's the one you fouled. He missed their top. Casto goes in, lays it up and in. Warriors are going to, no, I'm sorry. Panthers are going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Tell you what, we are back. 40.8 seconds to go here in this contest. Stallings gets it into Smith. Smith across the timeline, down by 3. Over to Bush. Bush gets it over to Stallings. That's Sullivan. He lets a 3 go, nothing there.
Didn't have to have it.
They're going to get Robinson trapped in the corner. And the Warriors are going to take a timeout. 22 seconds to go. Cameron, as the analyst and director of this broadcast, should we time out with them or should we talk strategy?
I think we should talk strategy.
Yes, let's hear it.
Well, Junk was saying we don't have to have a 3.
Yes.
So I think our next best move would be to try to make a move to the basket, try to draw a foul.
I like it.
So instead of going for the 3, you say drive to the basket, try to get the point, hopefully an and 1 to tie it up.
I agree, Cameron. I think you hit the nail on the head. You go to the goal, try to get an easy layup. If they foul you, you go to the line. Hopefully you make it and get the and 1. Worst case scenario, you go to the line. And
well, at the beginning of the 4th period, in my notes I have written down from the one and only Cameron Boyd, attack the basket.
Ah.
She nailed it.
So
6 minutes
you're
ago.
saying she's sticking with her plan.
20 seconds to go.
That was a flop if I've ever seen one.
There he is, and he's back. That's Matthew McJunkins, American Safeguard Insurance. Analyst, commentator, whatever you need, he is here for your services. You can find him at AmericanSafeguardInsurance.com. That's going to send number 24 to the line for 2. 19.1 seconds to go. Warriors on top, 40-37. Still trying to figure out what's going on. We subbing? We're subbing now. Okay. We had to wait on Casto. He had to tuck his shirt in. No, I'm sorry, that's Dillman. Tuck his shirt in. Now he's not going up to the line. Everybody set. Here we go.
Hope he doesn't flop over the line.
Oh, boy. And there he is. That's Matthew McJunkins. You can find him on the internet. AmericanSafeguard.com. First of 1-and-1's no good.
Insurance. I got the insurance.
American Safeguard Insurance. Tell you what.
You know why?
Why is that?
We don't put up with that.
That's right.
Not
There
at
you
ASI,
go.
baby. No flops.
No flops. No flops, falafels, or pancakes.
You
It's
know
all
what you get
business.
with flops? You get your coverage decline at ASI.
Oh, boy. All right, Cameron. We have 14.3 seconds to go. Let's see. They'll inbound it right at the scorer's table, right? Is that correct? Right midcourt?
Yes, yeah.
You're going to inbound it at midcourt. They're pointing at it. Yes, that's a basketball court, referees. You got that correct. This guy's twirling his whistle like it's a baton. So, 14.3. We've got some time here. Cameron and Junk both say attack the basket, draw the foul. That's the game plan here.
Yeah, well, yes, except now, I mean, yes, that was definitely the idea at 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But at 14, you get a little more, it's still not a bad idea because you could still foul.
Shoot the three.
But if you
get
go to the goal,
and
you've
one.
got to make it.
Yeah. Finger roll, kiss the glass, I believe is how I heard it said one time.
Is that it?
By me, Daniel Hillian. You can find me online. That's at superdhillian.com.
Super D.
Yeah, I actually got a follower during football season
Did
for
you
that.
really?
I said something stupid and gave my handle and had a few more
Clock
followers.
hadn't started. There it goes.
We did that on purpose. 10 seconds to go. Smith's got it down to Sullivan. Sullivan shoots the three. It is up off the front of the rim. Mahan goes back with it, gets it for 2. They don't stop the clock. He chunks it into the bleachers. The referees are going to add a little more time here. Nope.
That's it.
That's it.
Good putback there by Salter.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just a little ran out of time.
Ran out of time. Close one here, 40-39 for your Greenbrier Panther Sports Network. Our man Landon Woods has been operating the camera all night. Shelby Rupert is our technical director. Our on-the-spot analyst is Cameron Boyd. Matthew McJunkins is to my left. I'm Daniel Hillian. Thank you for tuning in, and we will catch you next time on the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.